Hey guys, RC here. Welcome back. Episode 91 of our Journeyman save. And this will bring our Journeyman to a close for this year. My first year doing Football Manager content. Thank you for joining along for this season and for this year. Much appreciated. I do hope that you will be back for next season with the release of Football Manager 2019. We've been in a little bit of a tailspin after the penalty shootout. Kind of not surprising. I think you come off of some kind of emotional high like that, but we lost to our rivals Valencia 2-0, and then we lost 5-1 to Cordoba. That was just a brutal game. There was nothing there. We looked bad. We played bad. And we were never in it. We did have a sending off, but it was in the 85th minute. The damage was done at that point. They only scored one goal after that. So Caesar did get a goal for us in the early going. He also won Player of the Month for Spanish First Division. I was named Coach of the Month. And the Sevilla game today is my 400th career match. So 400 matches in the Journeyman. So we've come a long way. So let's get into it. It is tomorrow, but I guess I thought I was there. My bad. So let's get to it pretty quickly. All right, so Real Madrid do the double. Fair on them. So again, what I'm kind of thinking about is probably just coming in and doing a short save with the early release, assuming that that does happen. And I think that happens every year, just thinking ahead. But I know that there are usually mods put out with lower leagues, and I want to get one of those. I've got a couple of clubs in particular that I'm looking at that I've been thinking about. I had asked the question a while back, never got any feedback, which is okay. But when I asked the question, I was starting to think about it. And I knew there were a couple of clubs that I wanted to look at. So Seville's actually ahead of us. See, here we go. Wet and gusty at home. I don't know if it's something with where Villareal is. I don't know if they leave the sprinklers on in the stadium. I don't know what the deal is, but anyway, we are favored. We are kind of in a recent run of bad form. They're playing a 4-4-1-1. We're going to play a 4-4-2. Caesar, Petrovic. You know what? I'm going to put Castro up there to start the game. And let's see. Jose Carlos. Defensive. Mid. Ramalho's still out. You know what? Let's bring Trigueros in. He hasn't played much this year at all. And just a striker. He's unregistered. Yellow card warning. I think I want him in instead of him. I don't have any defenders though. Oh my God. I literally have no defenders. What about... Now, I know they're unregistered, but I thought I thought you didn't have to register them if they were under 21. Maybe I'm imagining that. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, well, let's get to it. Dressing room. And again, a big thanks to all you guys. You know, I want to give a special shout out to Tom T. He's been very vocal in the comments, especially later on. He was, if I remember correctly, Tom was not a subscriber early on, but since he's joined, he's become one of the more vocal subscribers that I have, and cross content as well. So definitely a shout out to him. And I did have a couple of guys. I'd have to look up the names that were, you know, pretty vocal early on, and then kind of, I don't know if they just muted out or quit watching or whatever, but you know, definitely thanks to them for, and they know who they are. Come on, kick the ball. Oh, there's a nice ball. Castro into Petrovic. But, you know, especially in the early goings, you know, bringing some life to the channel. Much appreciated. And as I've said, you know, I'm still small enough in the channel that I can. Petrovic, nice run, lays it off. The cross in. Oh, Pedraza, beautiful header across the face of the goal. That was nice. That was a nice ball. Good layoff to set up the cross. Loved it. But definitely looking forward to next season and the next installment of the game with another year under my belt. That was horrible, Petrovic. I guess this is the hardest part of ending is, you know, you've kind of created a bond or, you know, at least a foundation with some of these players. And, you know, we'll never have this group together again. That's kind of, yeah, that's kind of an odd thing. I think it might be neat to like import a game into 19 and play, you know, continue playing from that point with the new game. But you just, you know, I think it's good to get a fresh start. Maybe that's what I'll do for the, maybe that's what I'll do for the, like the pre-release time is maybe import this and maybe play one more season with Villareal. I don't know. Penalty on Pedraza. Sets up a penalty kick. And yeah, we know, well, Juan's in now. Yeah, he's no better than Garcia at saving penalty kicks, obviously. They both like to dive the wrong way. It's like they're scared of the ball. I need to put Scott Sterling in goal. If you don't know who that is, I highly recommend you just do a Google for Scott Sterling and watch it. It will be probably the best video you've ever seen in your life. Certainly make you laugh, I would think. All right, let's biscuits. Let's bring in Trigueros. I'm down with that. Roldan for Striddy. I'm liking that. Striddy puts it in. Soriano nails it into the goal. 2-1 over Sevilla. Nice little touchback. Plays it in. Couple of good balls in the air today. Square around to Douglas. I guess probably lucky no penalty called there, I'm guessing. Come on, boys. Sepulveda. There's a nice clear out to nobody. Well, Tin Javage. Recognize that name from Hammarby, right? Oh, Luan just completely beat our defense. Juan makes a nice save. Thankfully. Come on, boys. Hold on. That was an interesting tactic, I suppose. Oh, Juan got his glove on it, but let it slip past him. What do they call that? Jelly hands? Oh, that's pathetic. I'm going to demand a little more out of you there, fellas. DeRose, DeWitt. Try to get some fresh legs in that midfield there. All right, Petrovic crosses it. Trigueros in the middle. Down to Soriano, who loses it. Ione gets the ball, gets it back upfield. There's a nice ball out into Soriano. Oh, Castro, our captain. A little rusty, I'm thinking, with lack of game time lately, but oh, he should have put that in. Oh, definitely off the woodwork there. Soriano, I've already made 3 subs, so yeah, Soriano is going to be a liability here. Excuse me. Come on, boys. Oh, this is looking... Juan was laying on the ground before the ball was even shot. Oh, he must have psyched him out. All right, let's get it in. Petrovic. Yeah, that was not good. There was a foul. All right, Trigueros into the box. Luan makes a good run. Good tackle by Ione. Gets up, makes the play. See if I can give him a quick shout. That was bad. Nice tackle. Right to their guy. Petrovic. Castro. Through to Petrovic. Loses it. See, when they do a slide tackle, it goes to their team, not the other team, like when we do it. Petraza. Come on, boys. Damn it. We should have won that one, I think. Barcelona pulls away from us down the stretch with those losses. But, hey, we were in second place for just a minute. I am disappointed. Leave the match. And, look, I'll be right back with Alaves, and we'll finish up the season. I guess, let's see, draw. He's out 1 to 3 days. 1 to 3 days. Well, I'm not going to do that. All right, see you guys back here in a second. All right, guys, we are back for the season finale. I think I got the episode number wrong at the beginning. This is actually number 93. But anyway, and look, we're playing at home in Villareal, and God dog it if it's not rainy and gusty again. I don't get it. I wouldn't want to live there, I don't think. All right, we are favored. Let's see. Alaves is playing a 4-4-1-1 with 2 deep defensive mids. 4-4. You know what? I'm going to go with my 4-3-3. Haven't used it in a while. our 3 youngsters. Castro, Marin. That was stupid. I should have done something different there. All right, we have Romaglio coming off the bench. Mid left, mid right and left. I think we're good. One. Yep, let's go for it. Last game of the season, boys. Let's get a win up in the column. Let's put a W up there. 3 points. That would be nice. We are in the yellow. All right, DeRose into the box. Oh, knocked down by Jose Carlos. Caesar puts his instep on it. 1-0 in the 3rd minute. Get in there. That was just a nice little touchdown to him, right? Look at the header, right to his foot. Caught it on the volley. Very nice. All right, Stritti hoofs it out wide to Alcaraz. Cross into the box. Petrovic. Nice header, but Pacheco with the save. I think I've done a pretty good job with most of the names this year. I think. Not 100% sure, but. Biscuits to Rodri. Rodri just pounds it off the keeper into the net. Keeper had no shot. Nobody marked him. Great goal. 2-0. We have picked up a yellow. Ione. Oh, there's the interception by Stritti. Carlos finds Petrovic. Squares it back to DeRose. Lopez. Back to Petrovic. Biscuits. DeRose. Caesar. Caesar turns it in. Petrovic. Goal! Look at the ball movement, man. Just little quick flicks of the pass. 3-0, 24 minutes into the match. Alcaraz makes the run to pick that up. Rodri, DeRose, Lopez. Lopez, Petrovic. Carlos feeds it through to Caesar. Knocked away by Pacheco. Patron. All right, that's cleared out. Alcaraz cuts it off. Keeps it in the defensive end of the field. All right. Ball in, over and wide. Oh my God, that's got to be a red card. He's got to be off. Yep, straight red. God, he took a big swing, tried to hack Biscuit's leg down. All right, I want to... They're playing a 4-3-1-1. All right, so we... Ooh, that was interesting. All right, Stritti picked up a twisted knee right at the end of the half. Yeah, he looks pretty banged up. So let's go to tactic. Stritti, we're going to bring Roldan in for you. Now, I want to exploit the flanks now because they're a man short. Pep talk. Cautious. Keep it going. Avoid getting booked. Now let me real quick see, it didn't substitute him out. Did I not confirm it or something? That's odd. It's the only thing I can think. All right, there's Alcaraz. Stritti never should have been on the field. All right, Biscuits into the box. Headed. Julian Lopez. 4-0. Very, very nice off the set piece. All right, Nando up to Fernandez. And, ooh, that was not a good shot. 12-3 on shots. Petrovic is injured. Potential lower leg. Let's go ahead and bring on... I'm going to bring... I'm going to bring on Mark Marin. He hasn't played a lot for us. He's got nice finishing. Pretty decent pace. So, yeah, I'm going to bring him in. The captain can rest up. We aren't going to really need him. Knocked away. Roldan. Up to Petrovic. So we haven't gotten that sub on yet. All right, Alcaraz. Crossed in. Carlos made the run. Caught it off the fly and put it in. That was a hell of a cross and a finish, huh? I mean, he literally caught the good first touch. He timed that perfectly. Very nice. Yes. Get Petrovic off the field, please, before we do permanent damage. All right, there's Biscuits. Jose Carlos gets control. Out to Lopez. Crossed in. Alcaraz. Crossed in again. Carlos heads it over the goal. And who are some guys that just haven't played a lot? I think Verdu. Let's bring Verdu in. He is a mid-left. He's going to play out of position. Let's swap him for Biscuits, and then there we go. I like that. Concentrate. Aranbari. It's amazing how familiar some of these names are sounding. Oh, look at that. Oh! Oh, how did you miss that? Oh, Jose Carlos, how did you miss that? That was horrific. All right, there's Marin. Plays it across. Alcaraz. Crosses it in. Cleared out. Clock's ticking. DeRose back up to Verdu. Finds Marin on a deep run. Taken down in the box? No, must have been offsides. Yeah, must have been offsides. Fair enough. Fair enough. 22-5 on shots. We finish in third place, 7 points clear of Bilbao. Madrid was it Madrid that fired their manager this year? I think so. Excellent effort, guys. Great season. Man City wins the Premier League. We meet expectations. Oh, 7 days to 2 weeks with a gashed leg. 5 to 8 days with a twisted knee. A goal and an assist for Caesar. He'll be going back to Real Madrid. So we get 4.2 million and we pay out 2.6. All right, so that gives us... Yeah, we're doing all right. All right, let's see if we can get to that email. It's usually within a couple of days here for the end of the season awards and whatnot. All right, let's see. The curtain comes down on the first division. I think we've got to be happy with that, right? Third place. Where were we? Season preview. Yeah, we were picked to finish 5th, but qualify for... Now, the ECC, that's the Euro Cup, right? No. Champions Cup, European Champions Cup. So, yeah, we were picked to finish Champions level. Quite a few players in the team of the... Well, let's see. Nobody in the team of the season. We did pick up 3 substitutes. All right. Player of the season, Samu Castileo, Petrovic Biscuits. Goal of the season, Carlos Castro. Signing of the season, German Roldan. And young player of the season, Slobodan Petrovic. And he's under contract. So, yeah, I'd be happy to have him going forward. We were expected to qualify for the Euro Cup, but exceeded preseason hopes by securing Champions Cup. One of the feel-good stories, impressive spell between September and October. I'm pretty happy with that. We won the Spanish Cup, so we got some silverware. Still not quite at 90% full. We did use 30 players. I'm usually high there. And, yeah, the board, not even at 60%, man. I mean, even exceeding expectations, we're only 55% in the competition. That's a rough crowd. Rough crowd. All right. Preseason start date, we'll confirm that. Discuss plans. We're not going to have a next season. Same level of ambition. Well, I think we have to say we're going to qualify for Champions Cup next year. Everybody tends to agree. We've got 6 players going out on international duty right away. And I think that's it, guys. So finances, I think we have turned the team super profitable. I think we were stable. We are now rich. I think we're doing all right. All right. Let's take a quick look at Hammarby IF. They finished 2nd in the Swedish Premier. That's too bad. Dominic Ball is still there. Oh, they're actually in the middle of their season right now. I think they finished 2nd last year, too. AIK won last year. They're a little off the pace, aren't they, this year? Wow. So, yeah, 3 Swedish premiers for me. So they're doing pretty well. Let's take a quick look. Dominic Ball, still their captain. Philip Lundqvist, their key player. I think they're doing pretty well. Let's see. Angus Gunn, Dominic Ball. Courtney Haas is still there. Joel Anderson, his name's familiar. Lundqvist, I remember. Savodadov, still there. Don't recognize any of their up top guys. Ivan Toney, 2 goals in 3 matches. Philip Lundqvist, Calvin McDonald. All right. So, all in all, I think we had a pretty good, let's see, my profile. So we maxed out our scouting knowledge. History. Oh, here we go. So Ubuntu Cape Town, Steenberg. That was not a good thing. Hammarby, I had a lot of fun there. Villareal I've come around on a little bit, but I think Hammarby was probably my favorite club. Milestones, so Swedish Premier, Swedish Cup, Swedish Premier Repeat, Swedish Cup, Swedish Premier Three-peat, and then Spanish Cup 4 years in with Villareal. 401 matches, 244 wins, 85 losses, 72 draws, 958 goals, 494 goals against, 60% win percentage. And let's take a quick look at... All right, so Petrovic, 21 goals, 39 matches. Excellent job for him. Carlos Castro, 21 goals, 31 matches. So actually even better percentage. But, you know, I think he's on the way down. But still 20 goals plus. Francisco. All right, who did he play with this year? He didn't play with us. Villareal B, okay. So he had 20 goals in 36 for them. Let's look at just the senior side. That would be helpful. All right, 21, 11 for Rubio. But remember, he was not playing regularly. He had 12 substitutions before the January transfer window when we moved off the guy in front of him. Caesar, 11 goals in 16 after coming on in a trade mid-season. Not a trade, a loan. Blake Alcaraz, 6 in 50. Wow, he played a shitload of games. 6 in 34 for Castileo, 5 in 43 for Biscuits. So a lot of these guys played a ton of games. 4 in 3. 3 and 6 for Jose Carlos. I think we've got a really good nucleus of strikers moving forward. Probably for next season, I would probably address center back, at least a reserve, somebody that could play backup, and then I would need to either get a starter quality left back or a reserve left back if I decide to go with Roldan over there, because Stritty's going to be gone off of loan. He's valued at $5 million. I did make... Who's he contracted to? On loan from Roma. He's not listed. Let us make an inquiry. Just for giggles, if I come back and play the first season of 19 with these guys, I mean, I'm going to try to make legit moves. I did make an inquiry on Caesar from Real Madrid, and they told me no way. Can I make a loan offer? No, I cannot. All right, well, guys, thank you for another great season. Thank you for everything you've done for me and my channel here. I hope you've made it, I hope you've gotten as much enjoyment out of the videos as I have making them for you. And, hey, as always, leave comments. Love the interaction when I get it. And we will talk to you guys later on. So again, this will be the last episode of the Journeyman for this season. We will be looking to pick this up with 19 on the early release, probably in about 2 or 3 weeks, whenever that comes out. Might be a little longer, I'm not sure. If I need some filler, I will probably just do maybe something on the lead save, because I know some of you had watched that in the early years, and I've been playing that as my solo save. So maybe we just go in and touch on that. We've been dominating the Premier Division. I think we've won it 4 or 5 years in a row. It's been, we've got 22 pieces of hardware in the last few seasons. It's been crazy. But anyway, we may look at that, and I'll keep on with the Dwarf Fortress stuff in the meantime. I have City Skylines going in the meantime. Maybe I can get back into 2 Point Hospital, because I've just, with adding that in, and then trying to play catch up now with Football Manager, which was the priority. That one's kind of taken a back seat, so I could probably get some more of those up. And otherwise, I put a game on my wish list today. Don't know if I'm going to get it. I might. I don't know, but it won't be this week because, like I said, I've got to go out of town for a few days next week. By the time you see this, I'll be back home, but I'm just trying to game plan everything in my head. Well, all right, guys. Thanks again. Appreciate everything. And we'll see you in Football Manager 2019 if I don't see you in one of the other series first. Have a good one. Bye.